The first thing I noticed was the sound of her laugh. Not the fake, brittle one she used on strangers, the real one. The laugh she only used when she thought she'd won. I was already seated, 2 tables away, back to them. I didn't turn around immediately. I wanted the moment to stretch, to burn. The waiter poured my wine. My hand didn't shake, not even once. It took 3 deep breaths before I glanced over my shoulder, and there she was, my sister, in my engagement dress, hairpinned the way I'd planned to wear it next month. Across from her sat Daniel, my fiancé. His hand was on hers. Our restaurant, our table, my life. Before Daniel and I met 3 years ago, he wasn't lightning. He was gravity. The kind of man who made you feel like the center of his universe. He memorized the way I took my coffee, kissed my forehead in public, and told me I was the safest place he'd ever known. And my sister, Leah, she was the wild one, always competing, always testing boundaries. We were close once, until I started winning the things she wanted. Jobs, friends. Now, apparently, men. When Daniel proposed in that same restaurant last winter, Leah cried louder than me, told me I was the luckiest girl alive. I believed her. Cracks. It started small. Texts Daniel wouldn't explain. Leah suddenly too busy to see me, except when Daniel was around. Her compliments became sharper, edged with something I couldn't name. Then, 2 weeks before the engagement party, I found her scarf in Daniel's car. He swore she'd left it there after a family lunch. I smiled, nodded, pretended to believe him. But inside, I started counting days. The evidence. I didn't snoop. I waited. And last Thursday, fate handed me proof. A friend texted, "Isn't this your sister? She's at Jardin with a tall guy. Looks like your fiancé." She sent a photo. Leah, Daniel, same table where we'd celebrated our anniversary. His tie loose, her hand on his thigh. I stared at the image for a full minute. Not angry, not crying, just cold. The shift. People expect you to break when your heart does. I didn't. I became precise. First, I moved my savings into a private account. Quietly canceled the joint credit card. Then I called the restaurant, reserved the table directly beside theirs for Saturday night. Same time, same waiter. I picked my black dress, the one Daniel hated because it made me look unapproachable. Perfect. Saturday. When I arrived, the maitre d' gave me a strange look. "They're already here," he whispered. Good. I sat, 2 tables away, close enough to hear their low voices. Daniel was leaning in, saying something about how it'll all be over soon. Leah laughed. That laugh. I ordered wine. The waiter, Mark, wasn't just a waiter. He'd been there for my proposal, our anniversaries, every milestone. He knew. And when I told him, "Send their bill to me," he didn't ask why. The play. Halfway through their meal, I stood, walked past their table slowly. Leah's eyes met mine first. She froze, fork midair. Daniel turned pale. "Evening," I said. No anger, no raised voice, just calm, measured venom. "You both look dressed for the occasion." Leah stammered something about coincidence. Daniel opened his mouth, closed it again. I leaned down just enough for only them to hear. "You should have picked another restaurant. And another dress." The strike. I straightened, handed Mark an envelope. Inside was a copy of the prenup Daniel didn't know I'd updated last month. And photos. The ones from my friend. "I'll take my check at the bar," I told Mark. Then to them, "Enjoy your meal. It's the last you'll have here." They didn't follow me immediately. I think they were still processing. But when I reached the bar, I heard the voices rise. Daniel accusing her. Leah accusing him. Perfect. Fallout. By Monday, my lawyer had filed for breach of trust under the prenup clause. Daniel lost the apartment, my apartment. Leah's husband, Oh yes, she was married. Got the photos too. By Tuesday, she was living at our mother's, pretending it was temporary. Daniel? Sleeping in a hotel, last I heard. Now, I don't miss them. I miss the version of me who thought they were mine. But she's gone. What's left is sharper, quieter. And when I hear laughter in a restaurant now, I don't flinch. I just listen. Because I know exactly what to do with betrayal when I hear it. Final line. They taught me the difference between love and ownership. Now, everything I own stays mine.